After the success of the first Guild Wars, Arenanet released the second installment of the series back in 2012. A little more than a decade later, it's still running strong after three successful expansions, with the fourth one announced to be released in August. Guild Wars 2 certainly stands as one of the finest in its category. It will be a huge understatement to say that Guild Wars 2 is a massive game. The world of Tyria is overflowing with content that's both fun and meaningful. The environment and the world around you are constantly changing as you participate in the plethora of activities that Tyria has to offer. While not permanent, it's fulfilling to see the world revolve around your character as it truly makes it seem like a living world where actions have tangible consequences. There is always something happening around, be it some annual limited time event, some festivity, or some mega world boss event that requires a huge group of people. And all of this is beyond the other content that you can approach at your own leisure, like the Living World seasonal content, storylines related to the expansions, dungeons, strikes, raids, fractals of the mists, legendary crafting, mount collections, PvP, world versus world, and so much more. There is just so much to do that it can easily get pretty daunting, especially for a new player, and the game is often criticized for it as well. However, unlike most MMOs, Guild Wars 2 offers a progression system with limited verticality when it comes to its loot and gear and focuses more on horizontal and content based progression. This means that the end game is not really about improving your gear score and min-maxing your stats, but is more about experiencing the content, unlocking achievements, attaining all mastery points, and of course, fashion wars. The gear score and stats are quite possibly the last thing to worry about, and this is one of the things which makes Guild Wars 2 so unique. I've been playing this game on and off for the past 10 years with pretty much 5 years of absolute inactivity, and I've never felt that I'm behind anyone since it doesn't feel like a race to the top and all of the content isn't locked behind some unattainable gear requirement. Even in PvP, the game equalizes everyone in terms of gear by replacing all stats with a wide array of PvP specific amulets that all players can equip freely without the need to grind. As a casual gamer, I have always appreciated this. Arenanet understands that not all people can spend all their time playing, let alone playing a single game. I have played so many other games in the past 10 years, but I have always enjoyed coming back to Guild Wars 2 because I have never felt irrelevant. Even the hardcore players usually always have something to do in the form of challenge mode strikes, challenging raid wings, higher tier fractals, and so much more. Guild Wars 2 introduces a truly unique approach towards classes, setting it apart from other MMOs. Classes are referred to as professions, and there are 9 to choose from: the Warrior, Guardian, Revenant, Ranger, Engineer, Thief, Mesmer, Elementalist, and the Necromancer. Each profession possesses a distinct set of abilities encompassing healing, damage dealing, stat boosting, and elite skills. What sets Guild Wars 2 apart is the versatility within each profession. Every profession can wield multiple weapons, each offering a unique set of skills exclusive to that profession. But that's not all. Each profession can further specialize through 3 elite specializations. These specializations unlock new weapon types and introduce completely fresh, specialization specific abilities that can replace the core profession specific abilities. It's important to note that the implementation of elite specializations varies across professions, contributing to a vast array of playstyles and possibilities. The game breaks away from traditional MMO roles by providing flexibility in gameplay. While most MMOs rely on the rigid roles of tank, DPS, or healer, Guild Wars 2 allows almost every profession to excel in any role, be it damage, defense, or support. This freedom empowers players to explore diverse playstyles without feeling restricted by predefined roles. While your choice of race or faction, whether human, Norn, Char, Asura, or Silvari, adds significance to your personal story and starter zones, it doesn't have the same impact on gameplay as the profession choice. Guild Wars 2 offers a captivating array of content types that go beyond the typical dungeons, raids, and structured PvP. One of the standout features are the Mega World events. These extraordinary occurrences take place in various locations throughout the world of Tyria and consist of a series of smaller pre-events that build up to a climactic mega event. Picture joining forces with a massive group to take on formidable world bosses and emerge victorious. For those seeking intense player versus player action, world versus world is the answer. Engage in large scale PvP battles alongside fellow players from your world, which is basically the server to which you belong to, against rivals from other worlds. Control over territories is at stake in dedicated maps designed solely for this thrilling activity. When the time is right, there can be hundreds of players vying for supremacy. The intensity can reach even new heights when three worlds collide in the monumental World versus World event. If you're up for a challenge that tests your agility and problem solving skills, look no further than jumping puzzles. Scattered throughout Tyria, these entertaining and sometimes frustrating endeavors require you to navigate a series of difficult jumps. Reach the final platform, and your efforts will be rewarded with achievements and delightful loot.
I'm the master of life.
These examples merely scratch the surface of the incredible content the game has to offer. From engaging in open world adventures to participating in structured activities, Guild Wars 2 provides a rich and diverse gameplay experience. So far, you might have noticed that there is a running theme of uniqueness around each aspect of the game. Mounts in particular embody this spirit like no other. Unlike your typical games where mounts merely offer faster travel or extra storage, Guild Wars 2 elevates them to the core of the gameplay, endowing them with distinctive traits. Prepare for a thrilling ride as you encounter 9 distinct mounts, each with its own remarkable abilities. Whether it's the swift and agile raptor capable of impressive horizontal leaps, or the springer capable of hopping over great vertical distances. Traverse water and quickstand effortlessly on the skimmer, or master the art of blinking through sand portals with the enigmatic jackal granting access to hidden secrets. Guild Wars 2 mounts redefine what it means to travel in style. What sets this game's mount acquisition apart is its unparalleled approach. Instead of a simple purchase or a random encounter, unlocking most mounts involves engaging in collections. These collections require you to undertake a variety of tasks, immersing you in a captivating journey. Take, for example, the Sky Scale, a magnificent flying drake. To call it your own, you must first acquire a Sky Scale egg, nurture it until it hatches, forge a bond with the creature, and embark on a quest to close rifts scattered across Tyria. While the process may be challenging, time consuming, and even a touch whimsical, it presents a thought provoking and novel approach to mount acquisition. It seamlessly aligns with Guild Wars 2's philosophy of encouraging map and content exploration, showcasing the ingenuity of Arenanet's design.
Tyria. The dragons have always been here, sleeping deep beneath the earth, beneath the sea, waiting for the time to rise.
During the leveling experience from 1 through 80, the storyline unfolds through the personal story, which follows our character from our humble beginnings as a local hero to the commander of the pact in the fight against the undead elder dragon Zaitan, who raised the sunken nation of Or from the depths of the Sea of Sorrows. However, the lore of Guild Wars 2 has enriched much further through the Living World seasonal content and the three massive expansions. This storyline revolves around a compelling alliance forged by notable characters from various factions whose united purpose is to confront Scarlet Briar, a Sylvari who has succumbed to the corruption by the dormant elder dragon Modremoth's haunting whispers. In her madness, Scarlet unleashes chaos, decimating Lion's Arch, the illustrious capital of Tyria, in an audacious attempt to disrupt the underlying leyline hub. Though we, the Pact Commander, and our allies ultimately defeat her, the damage inflicted awakens the slumbering Modremoth, initiating a monumental cycle of dragon awakenings. This gripping narrative unfolds across consecutive Living World seasons and expansions, introducing us to the formidable elder dragons Kralkatorrik, Primordius, Jormag, and culminating in the climactic final expansion End of Dragons featuring the legendary Su-1. This intricate storyline, developed over several years, presents a tapestry of highs and lows, captivating us with its meticulous attention to detail. Along the way, you will form deep connections with the characters you interact with, some of whom remain steadfast allies until the end, while others meet unfortunate fates. Prepare for moments of unbridled joy and heart-wrenching emotions as the skilled team at Arenanet masterfully crafts unforgettable experiences within one of the finest MMORPG storylines. Despite being over a decade old, Guild Wars 2 boasts breathtaking graphics that continue to mesmerize players. The talented art design team at Arenanet deserves accolades for their exceptional portrayal of Tyria, crafting a world of unparalleled beauty. From the distinctive brushstroke artwork adorning loading screens to the awe-inspiring in-game visuals, every detail is meticulously crafted. The graphics have stood the test of time, retaining a charming appeal that draws players in. The environments are a testament to the team's creativity and attention to detail, offering a staggering variety of terrains across the vast expanse of the game's map. Tyria, in all its complexity, stands as one of the most captivating and visually stunning worlds ever created in an RPG. Accompanying these breathtaking visuals is a remarkable musical composition and soundtrack that elevate the gaming experience to new heights. The composers have masterfully captured the essence of the game, perfectly complementing the visuals and immersing players in an atmospheric soundscape. The background music sets the tone and ambiance, enhancing the overall experience. So when it comes to the creative aspects of the game, there is absolutely nothing to fault. Guild Wars 2's graphics, art design, and musical score seamlessly converge to create an unforgettable journey through a world that is as beautiful as it is immersive. A game of the scale of Guild Wars 2 is very difficult to talk about and review. Most of the important aspects of the game are so deep and complex that they should probably be reviewed individually. However, now that a major saga of the game has concluded with the end of the Dragon Cycle, it's the right time to take a step back and look at this game on a holistic level. I truly feel that Guild Wars 2 is a special and a one-of-a-kind experience. Sure, there might have been some negatives or some aspects of the game that just haven't worked out. But overall, Arenanet has provided us with an experience of a lifetime with more than a decade's worth of memories to cherish, and that in itself is a fantastic feat. I cannot think of a better game in this genre that is more worthy of the unique rating. As the game turns 11 soon, I cannot wait for what the next decade has in store for us. For more Guild Wars 2, Don't forget to visit Tyria as it prepares for its next adventure in Secrets of the Obscure.